show you are watching is real. These people are not actors. For the next half hour, you will follow a potential Army recruit with a backstage pass, learning about life, career, and themselves. At the end, they'll make a life-changing decision. Join the Army or remain a civilian. This recruit's journey starts now. Staff Sergeant Kristen King. She's a MOS 46 Romeo, or in civilian speak, a broadcast journalist. Don't let the girl next door looks fool you, though. She's trained in hand-to-hand combat, is qualified on deadly weapon systems, and has done 2 tours in Iraq.
The Military Occupational Specialty, or as we like to call it, MOS 63 Bravo, is known as Wheeled Vehicle Mechanic. And it requires only that you're mechanically curious and not afraid to get your hands a little dirty. An Army may move on its stomach, but its mission success depends on its equipment. And we've got the coolest toys in the world. Today, we meet Joshua. For the next 3 days, he is ours. We're gonna introduce him to adventure and a career path.
My name is Joshua Johnson. I'm 18 years old. I am currently enrolled at Campbell Tinta High School, Minnesota.
He's seriously considering the Army, but he just can't seem to take that final step and commit.
One thing that troubles me about if I do enlist is if they decide to ship me somewhere far away from my family for long periods of time. If I decide to enlist, I want to be a mechanic. I got into cars at a real young age, helping my uncle with his race cars. I started working on my first car when I was 13. The first time I ever got into the hood of a car, I just fell in love with it, taking things apart, putting them back together. Another reason why I was thinking about joining the Army was for the benefits to help support my family. I have 6 brothers and sisters, and soon to be 1 more. Some obstacles in my life that I've had to overcome is my mom was an alcoholic, and it was just hard. So my grandmother basically raised me. I did assume the responsibility of trying to take care of everybody at a pretty young age.
Josh has had to overcome some obstacles at a young age. For the next few days, he gets to leave those behind and tackle some new obstacles of a different nature at Fort Carson, Colorado.
I have no idea what is going to be happening over the next few days. All I know is that it's going to be an adventure.
We brought Josh to beautiful Fort Carson, Colorado, to school him on what it's like to be an Army light mechanic. Now, there's way more to it than just turning a wrench. For starters, all 63 Bravo specialists have to be soldiers first. This is Sergeant Pools, and he is going to be your instructor. Now, he is the man. He started as a 63 Bravo, now he's a 63 X-ray, and if he can't fix it, it can't be done. Isn't that right, Sergeant Pools?
That's a fact. Today we're gonna climb this rock wall. You think you can do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you sure you can do it? It doesn't sound very motivated to me.
Yeah, I can do it.
Once we get you to the top, the sky's the limit.
All right.
All right, let's go get her done and get you harnessed up.
All right.
All right. Good luck, Josh. You can do it.
Part of becoming a soldier is facing your fears and challenging yourself both mentally and physically. With this rock climb, Josh takes his first steps in that direction. Rock climbing is about courage, confidence, and strength. To be good at it, you need all 3. Josh is physically strong, but does he have enough of the other 2 to get to the top?
was awesome. All the cheering going on down there, all the support, gave me the motivation to do it. It was fun.
This is the Close Combat Tactical Training Facility. It's a virtual reality playground where our soldiers can sharpen their skills before they get in the cockpit or behind the wheel. It's like the world's greatest arcade, and you don't even need a quarter to play. Let's go find Josh.
All right, this is gonna be your battle buddies, Specialist Dunn and Sergeant Lawson.
How's it going, Ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Do you like to play video games?
Yeah.
These are the biggest and baddest video games you'll ever see. And what we do in this thing is we've got scenarios we can run before we get out onto the battlefield. That way, if we're gonna lose lives, I'd rather lose lives virtually than for real.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And also, we've got an M1 tank that's gonna be at our back.
Stand by. Roger that.
And I'm gonna put you up here, and you're gonna be the gunner for this exercise.
All right.
Josh is a long way from his couch and game console in Minnesota. Let's see how his gaming skills translate to virtual Army combat.
Ready to go? All right, let's roll.
Finger 1 to finger 2, rolling out. Over. Roger that. Over.
Don't let them get you. You get them before they get you. And they get closer than 50 feet, then you've got to engage. Right there on your 11 o'clock. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. A good shot.
Enemy, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Good job. Straight ahead, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Finger 1, this is finger 2, firing on enemy vehicle. Over. Roger that.
Enemy in front of us, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, John, 12.
Get that red truck, get the red truck. All right, you got him, Josh, good job. Good shot, good shot.
Get close, fire. Fire, fire, fire.
When you reload, Josh, you yell, reload it to your buddy. That way they know you're out there. Reload it! Taking fire, taking fire. You got shot is the reason that your weapons failed. That's the type of scenario where we want to find out in the simulator rather than on the battlefield. We can link that up with Apache helicopters, Blackhawks, M1s, Bradleys, artillery. We can link it up with any kind of weapon system we have in the Army.
It's awesome. This is the best video game I've ever played. Nothing compares to that.
When our soldiers are sick, they head to sick call. When our vehicles break down, they head to the motor pool. These are some of the best trained mechanics in the world. They can rebuild a geared hub and replace a half shaft in just 30 minutes flat.
Joshua, this is Specialist Dunn, Sergeant Lawson, like you met this morning. And this is PFC Martinez and Specialist Drummond. They're gonna be also your battle buddies for this part of the deal. All right, good luck. I'm gonna come back and get you as soon as the vehicle's repaired.
So what made you want to be a mechanic in the Army?
Actually, I've been working on cars, trucks, everything since I was a little kid.
Have you ever been deployed?
Yeah, I actually just got back about 7 months ago. I did a 15-month tour.
What was the biggest thing for you to overcome?
First time ever, like, being away from home for so long, not seeing family.
Missing home is a concern every soldier has to face. This is where your battle buddies come in. Army life moves fast. Josh and his battle buddies will have to put their repairs on hold to attend to another 63 Bravo responsibility. The team is being called to extract a damaged vehicle from a possible hot zone in a simulated Afghan village. Although it's a routine task, sometimes seemingly simple missions can quickly turn dangerous.
Okay, that there was Hollywood. If we really came across something like that where we had insurgents firing at us, we would actually cut our losses and get out of here. We'd come back for that vehicle later, afterwards, because there's absolutely nothing worth in a vehicle a loss of life. Nothing worth in a vehicle a loss of life. We want to get everybody back home to mom and dad, safe and sound, just like they went over there in the first place. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do this recovery mission. Then we'll get it done safely, and we'll get everybody back and be home eating dinner tonight at the table.
All right.
All right. Did I scare him? I hope not too bad.
When the bombs went off, I was just like, holy crap, I can't believe this is happening.
He was acting like he was wanting to run a little bit.
My instinct was telling me to run away.
Will Josh run or tough it out with the help of his battle buddies? One thing's for sure, he has a lot to think about as he heads back to the motor pool.
I had no idea I'd signed up for anything like this.
I'm new to the Army. I've only been about a year and a half or so, but I love it so far.
What was basic like for you?
Basic was a lot of fun. It was all a new experience, my first time being away from home ever. But you know, you learn so much, find a whole new family out there. It's tough, but it's a lot of fun.
Well, Josh, looks like you did a pretty good job here.
Thank you.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
So you got a little bit dirty?
Yeah.
Okay, this will be the last time that you see your battle buddies, so go ahead and say goodbye to them. Hopefully you'll see them again if you join the Army. And we'll go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, and we'll take it for a road test.
This is why I'm thinking about joining the Army. This all right here.
Will Josh let his battle buddies become his Army family or return home with his grandma? Before Josh makes his decision, we've got one more surprise in store for him.
First, we came into the motor pool, and I had no idea what we were going to be doing. They had me fixing the Humvee, putting the wheel back on.
He actually did better than a lot of my newer mechanics that come in the military. And I was glad to see that he had that mechanic base.
The purpose of a battle buddy is to make sure that you're all safe, you all take care of each other.
Being a battle buddy is like your second family because, you know, you rely on that person. And in some cases, more than your own family. You have each other's back no matter what. You're always there for each other, no matter what the need is. You know that those people are the people you can count on.
Coming into the Army and having the huge entire Army family there for you, supporting you and taking care of you, it's just an awesome thing. I wish everybody could experience it.
We're done here at Fort Carson, but Josh is far from mission complete. Next stop, Nevada, where we'll meet a former military mechanic whose day job is anything but a drag. It's gonna be fun.
Next, Josh gets advice from a former Army mechanic and goes trackside at the NHRA Top Fuel Nationals in Vegas.
Welcome back. Our recruit Josh has seen firsthand the day-to-day job of Army mechanics. Now it's time to meet a civilian who's used his Army training to build a solid and profitable career. Shane Boynton started his career as a mechanic in the Army. After 8 years of service and a tour in the sandbox we like to call a rock, repairing everything from Humvees to tanks, Shane now works for the Fram Air Filter Top Fuel Dragster team.
I was in the Army for 8 years. I was active duty for the first 3 of that, in the 82nd Airborne, and then I joined the Guard. The way the Army is set up, the precision, the chain of command, everything directly applies to how this operates. I mean, this has been my childhood dream to do this stuff, and I wouldn't be working on these today if it wasn't for the Army.
All right, Josh, I want you to meet Shane Boynton. He's basically got every mechanic's dream job. So you're gonna hang out with him for a while. You excited?
Yeah.
All right, Grease Monkey, go get dirty, and I'll be back in a little while.
All right.
Go have fun.
But first, you gotta wear this.
Sweet.
This is our top fuel car, 500 cubic inches, 8,000 horsepower, do 0 to 300 mile an hour today in 3.8 seconds.
What do you do in this
car?
I build the rod and piston assembly and pull the left side cylinder head for the service. Every time it goes down the track, we have to tear this completely apart down to bare block and rebuild it again. We can turn it around usually in about a half an hour. Strip it down to bare block, build it back up, and start it again.
A half an hour. That's crazy. So what was your job in the Army?
I was a light wheel mechanic. I started out 63 Bravo, and then I transferred to a 63 Hotel, which is a tank mechanic, to go to Iraq. I was there in 05 and 06. And I started doing this in 06. I started out on the Army car, on Tony's car. Everything you learn, just not even like the mechanical part, but everything you learn in the military is good. The only reason I got out is I can't do this.
Josh has had the chance to learn from a former Army mechanic working at the highest level. With all the bolts tightened and fluids filled, it's time to go to the line and destroy a freshly built engine. It's race time, and Josh has front row seats to watch Shane's work undone by an 8,000 horsepower monster motor. First round qualifying win at 4.353 seconds and 238 miles per hour, it's time for Shane and his teammates to rip it all apart, rebuild, and get ready for the final qualifying round. Josh is wondering if he has what it takes to become this kind of mechanic.
How has your training in the Army helped you transition to civilian life and working on these cars?
The fact that everything has to be done in such precision. If you build a rack, all 8 pistons got to be within like 1,000th of the heights. That's tough to do, but it has to be that way. Because if it doesn't, the thing won't run right.
What would you say is the best part about your job?
I'd say the best part of my job right now, I get paid to go to the races.
Rebuilding a top fuel dragster from the block up in a half an hour is no easy feat. But Shane's Army training and discipline ensure that his team's car is competitive. With a top speed of 306 miles per hour at 3.918 seconds, Shane's team moves on to the elimination brackets, while Josh prepares to make the biggest decision of his young life. Will he join the Army or remain a civilian?
We've given Josh all the information we can to help him make the final decision. He's seen it, he's experienced it, now it's up to him.
I don't know if I really know how I feel. I know I was skeptical at first, but the more he talked about it, the more excited he got about it, the more I accepted the fact that that's what he wanted for himself.
Josh has fought adversity and challenges from a young age. His grandma will support his final decision, but ultimately Josh will have to make the call himself. Will he let fear hold him back, or will he begin his dream of becoming a highly skilled Army mechanic?
You have had an amazing couple of days. You've had time to think about your experience. Now it's time to make the decision.
Are you ready to join?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it.
I, Josh Johnson, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, Josh.
A soldier's journey begins. Next, Josh goes to basic training, then advanced individual training, or AIT, for MOS 63 Bravo. After that, his very first active duty assignment. Good luck, recruit.
I'm very proud to be his grandma, that's what I got to say.
Joseph.
Frank, Courtney, Rose, Eric, Jeremy, Alana, Joshua. Julian, it's time to make your final decision. Would you like to join the U.S. Army or remain a civilian?
I thought about the experiences that I've had, being accepted into a real brotherhood and family, that's something that I've never experienced before, and I have come to the conclusion that the civilian life is no longer the right life for me, and I'm ready to join the United States Army.
Congratulations, Julian.
I think I'd like to join.
As of right now, Sergeant King, I'm going to stay a civilian.
I want to join the Army.
Yes, I do want to be in the Army, and I'm 100% in.
At this time, I'm gonna have to say no.
Are you ready to make a commitment to becoming a combat medic?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to join?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I would like to join the U.S. Army.
Starting Strong has come to an end, but for 7 Army recruits, the journey of a lifetime is just beginning. As a result of their Army training, the technical skills that these recruits acquire will make them a vital part of our nation's security and prosperity.
Joining the U.S. Army is being part of something way bigger than myself and being able to serve my country. I did feel, pressure.
You got about 8 more minutes. Pilots are gonna show up.
But also really, really exhilarating at the same time. I think I definitely have the tools to be a warrior and to walk down that road to be part of a team.
The thing that probably made me say yes to joining the Army is the opportunity, the education and the benefits for my family. It's what I can do to serve my country and where I fit best.
Hurry up!
It's taught me a lot about myself and a lot about the Army. Gunshot wound in the chest. He's still breathing. I definitely have a new respect for the soldiers and what they do every day, and it really opened my eyes.
There comes a time when every person, not just a man, has to decide what direction they're going to go in life.
You want to try it one more time, Frank?
Yes, sir. We don't get a second chance at doing things sometimes, and this is one of them. Jumping out of the helicopter is something people don't get to do every day.
Good job, Frank.
I got to use C4. I got to create makeshift Bangalores. You'll never have that opportunity ever in life as a civilian to do that.
2, 1.
My experience here has been way better than I expected. I definitely learned a lot about myself and my limits.
You'd be at Miami Beach right now, on a boat, loving life.
There's a lot of things that I like about the Army, but I'm still trying to take it all in and see if the Army is really right for me.
I realized that I want to challenge myself every day and be a part of something that's bigger than myself.
Rose Fox, post.
This experience has really showed me that I don't have everything figured out.
You marched them into the crowd for what reason? You already escalated your level of force. That's definitely the wrong answer.
It taught me that the criticism that they give me is for me to learn and to me better myself.
March!
I have leadership under my belt. I have a sense of dedication. At this point, I'm still on an adventure.
That was awesome. All the cheering going on down there, all the support, gave me the motivation to do it. Having that entire Army family there for you, supporting you and taking care of you, it's just an awesome thing. I wish everybody could experience it.
Everything you learn, just not even like the mechanical part, but everything you learn in the military is good.
This is why I'm joining the Army. It's this all right here.
Training that we've been doing is exactly what I was hoping to get out of this experience. This is the tactical knowledge that I've always wanted to have. It's given me a big backstage pass to kind of see what the life of an infantryman is. And, I had a really good time. And I want to see if I can find that in another career field. And if I can find that or something better, I might go with that.
It was amazing. It's not like, a normal thing like going to school, it's something different.
Watch the step.
Just the fact of helping people, being out there making a difference in people's lives.
It's crazy because it seems like it's so chaos in here, but you guys got everything organized and
It's organized chaos.
The things that the Army stands for, the values that the Army holds, are right in line with how I try and live my own life.
Whenever a disaster happens around the world, something always draws me to it. I would like to see how many different ways we could help you.
The Army really is the first people on the scene after any major disaster. This was a great experience. I like the challenges. I like moving outside of my comfort zone. It's the only way you're going to grow.
By example, they will show the world and themselves that the confidence and integrity that come with being a proud member of the United States Army can change lives and give a sense of purpose to those who are willing to work for it. To learn more, visit GoArmy.com/starting strong.